Hey guys, NinjaBurst here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create a Minecraft server. So first of all, you're going to need to download CraftBukkit or Spogit. All you have to do is Google Spogit download or spogitmc.org. Go there, go to downloads, downloads, and you want to download one of their builds. Yes. Right here at Spogit downloads. Oh wait, and then we go to Bukkit or Spogit, and we download one of these. To get a 1.8 server, you're going to download 1.8, and then bring that file onto your desktop and create a server or create a folder and call it server or whatever you want to call it. I'll explain to you what this folder is in a second. I'm just going to throw that in there for now. So first of all, you're going to need to create a blank document on Notepad++ or just Notepad or some type of document, and you will want to type in this. This is what I'll put down below, and you'll be able to copy and paste it into your folder. But I'll just show you how to do that real quick. So we're gonna edit it or open with Notepad++, whatever you want to do. Just paste it right in there. And this is how much RAM you want your server to be able to use maximum. Like, it won't go above this amount. This is the least amount you'll let your server use. Now, it says M, that's for megabytes. You could put a 1 and then G there. So if I wanted to start it with 1 gigabyte, it could be 1G there. And then, or if you wanted to start it with 2 gigabytes, 2G there. And because 1 gigabyte is 1024 megabytes. So if you type in here 2G or 1G, that's 2048 megabytes, which equals 2 gigabytes. Alright, and then you'll see you have the craftbukkit.jar. If you chose a different download, not a 1.8 or whatever, you will need to either rename this to, I'm just going to rename it now to CraftBukkit. You don't need to, but so now it just says craftbukkit.jar. So now if I try to run the server, it won't work because it has all this junk after it. So now I just need to get rid of that, and make sure you have a .jar after it. It will not work if you don't have a .jar. Go to File, Save As, type in Start or Server Start. I'm just gonna hit Start actually, and after Start, you're gonna type in .bat. And then while you're doing that, I'm sorry I didn't get to really show you guys, but make sure it says all files. If it says text documents, it'll create a .txt instead of a bat, which it won't work then. So make sure it says dot instead of .txt. Alright, save that. And now once you start it, you'll need to accept the EULA because it's 1.8 or 1.10 and higher. If you choose something below 1.7.10, then you won't need to accept the EULA, but for the version that I am using, I do need to. So we're gonna type in true here, save that, Control S. We don't need this document anymore because that's got what created out of the .bat. Okay, so you'll notice your server is started and probably running now, but you may have noticed if you've tried to run a server before that your friends may not connect to you. There are two reasons why they won't be able to connect to you. For some people it may be only one, but for others there may be two. One reason is port forwarding. You need to port forward unless you're using Hamachi. Port forwarding is a lot easier than using Hamachi. It's terrible when you have to try to connect to your friends all the time and you need to go through Hamachi. It's so annoying. So, you need to port forward. I'll make another video on port forwarding, and I'll also, and the other reason why friends can't connect, is because of your firewall. Now, if you have McAfee or some type of firewall, you'll need to go into the settings. I'm just going to show you on my firewall because I have McAfee for some reason. I don't really know why. It kind of was just like spamming me, so I bought it. View firewall and anti-spam settings. Click on firewall. This won't be the same for all of your firewalls, but it'll be the same for some of you. So then you're going to go to ports and system and services, and you're going to add one, and you're going to call it Minecraft, and then you're going to type in 25565 all PCs, check yes to that, and you should be good on the firewall section. So now it'll be allowing your firewall, and that's one of the reasons why you can't connect, or your friends can. You will be able to connect though. So now just type in localhost, add a server, call it localhost, and then join it. You'll see over to my left hand side in the CMD it says I joined the game, and you'll notice how I just got that annoying achievement in chat. There's an easy way to disable that. That's in the server.properties file, and I will show you how to do that now. Just put that to the side, type in stop the server, open the server.properties. Now, not all of you may have Notepad++. I highly suggest it if you run a server at all. Like, it's so messy if you try to use Notepad for it. Okay, so I'll just go over what some of these do. And spawn protection, that protects a certain amount of blocks in spawn. I'm pretty sure it goes by radius. Don't worry about those two. Force game mode, that's forcing whatever game mode you put here, allowing the nether. A lot of it is mostly common sense. Spawn monsters, player achievements, that's what we were looking for. Type in false there. Enable command block. Let's enable that. Max players, let's change that to 48. Keep it 25565 if it's available. Otherwise, you should just keep it that unless you know what you're doing. Spawn animals, whitelist, online mode, MOTD. Let's call this Titans Valley just because it's my server that I have. Control S, save that, exit out of it, start it again. And you may have noticed you got a bunch of different other files in here. I'll have a bunch of different plugins videos that I'll be showing you guys, but for now, not on this video. This is strictly for showing you how to create a server. See, now it says Titans Valley with an amount of 48 players. Okay, and there we go. As you can see, it's awesome. Okay, let's stop this. Alright, port forwarding. I will leave a bunch of links to how to port forward, and I'll also create another video. Port forwarding really depends on your router. So every setup's going to be different. Every layout's going to be different for a different company. But I'll just leave a bunch of different links in the description for how to port forward, and you need to port forward. There's no way to get around port forwarding except for Hamachi, which is annoying. Port forwarding only takes about 30 seconds if you know what you're doing. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and have a good day.